And I so direct. Minister, you may proceed.
The 2012-2013 budget is the biggest in Kenya's history, comprising of 1 trillion shillings in recurrent expenditure and 451.7 billion shillings in development expenditure. But experts are raising concern over the bloated recurrent expenditure, which has been pushed up by the creation of new constitutional offices, with the government paying hefty salaries to retain highly qualified staff recruited from the private sector.
And that already has raised the burden on exchequer very, very seriously. And I think this is something that may need to be reconsidered.
Of more concern, however, is the government's plan to fund the expansive budget, with the current budget deficit estimated at 240 billion shillings.
He expects that the economy will be growing rapidly enough for Kenya Revenue Authority to be able to raise that from the economy. Now, the problem is that the growth rate that they are projecting at 5.2% next year may not be attainable.
Treasury is expected to bridge the deficit by borrowing 106.7 billion shillings from the domestic market and 143.6 billion shillings externally. However, should the budget deficit go beyond 250 billion shillings, the government may be forced to trim its development expenditure to sustain the recurrent bill, more so for the implementation of the constitution and funding the forthcoming general elections. For Citizen Business, I'm Githaiga.